Armchairing with Bruce Maro on the One Podcast Network.
Hey, good evening, everybody. This is your host, Bruce Maro. I know you guys miss me. I miss you too. Even if you don't miss me, or you will never miss me, I guess. But I'm happy to be here tonight. Sorry for missing the last couple of weeks. Life happens. Like last week, life happens. So if you know what I'm talking about last week. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to another episode of Armchairing. Tonight, we back at it. There's a lot of things going on. There's basketball, there's football, there's soccer, there's boxing. Different topics we're gonna discuss. But my first topic I wanted to discuss is, why are the NBA ratings going down? I don't know why the NBA ratings are going down. Should that be my answer? No, that should not be my answer. I should know the answer, right? Because I'm an expert. No, not really. I'm gonna give my opinion why it's going down. I think it's because the NBA play suck. The NBA play is trash now. Trash. Terrible. Unwatchable. Why is it unwatchable? It's a 3-point contest. It's a 3-point contest. Everybody's playing the same way. I was watching the Celtics and the Warriors the other night, and the Celtics and the Hawks. By the way, Celtics lost both games. All they do is shooting threes. Really? Is that fun to watch? I cannot believe that's all basketball is right now. Just go to the 3-point line and shoot. How many times am I gonna see sidestep dribble by Tatum? Everybody wants to play like the Warriors. I think since the Warriors won that championship in 2015, everybody tried to be the Warriors, a copycat. Good evening, Mr. Thomas. Thank you for being here. What is going on? Every year, a lot more threes. Celtics lost to the Warriors in 2022 and said, okay, let's be the Warriors. Let's be the Boston Warriors Celtics. Even if you're watching the Warriors, they don't even shoot that many threes. It's a 3-point shooting team. They don't even shoot that many threes. And they go to the rim a lot. And they shoot, there's a mixture of mid-range. Nobody wants to watch everybody play the same way. Nobody wants to watch that. It's boring. I cannot watch, and especially some of those people who are shooting all those threes, they cannot even shoot threes. Why are we watching that? And Shaq was recently saying that. I'm gonna read what he was saying. The game has already been perfect ever since Naismith created this new era of humans. F it up. Golden State came in and changed it. It's a copycat league. Everybody wants to be Steph Curry, but everybody is not Steph Curry. That's why viewership is down. But these dudes, they need to wake up, because if viewership is down, the money is gonna come down. And the Boston Celtics, they shoot 51 threes per game on average. 51 threes per game. Really? I'm not watching that. I don't watch the Celtics play. I cannot watch the Celtics. That's the worst team for me to watch. And I didn't even know until I got the stat last night. I didn't even know the Celtics shot that. I mean, shot 53s. They shot like 10 threes. I'm already done. It's they go off court, they cross the midcourt, and they start shooting threes. And it's most of it is breaks. Pick and roll, shooting threes. Dribble, shooting threes. I used to watch many teams when I used to watch basketball as a kid. Now I can only watch like a couple teams because they mix it up. You can shoot threes. I'm not against threes, but can we stop shooting all those threes? Nobody wants to watch that. You know? Look, the second team, the last team that shoot a lot of threes is the Pacers, and they shoot 31 threes. Are we serious now? Are we serious? 31 threes, that's too much for me. 31 threes, that's a lot. That's too much for me. 31.4 threes per game for the 31.7 attempts, excuse me, for the Pacers. Look, Charlotte, 44.9 threes. Oh my God. Are we serious, man? Chicago, 41. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Last year, Boston shot 42 threes. They were the most. Now this year it's 51. Last year they were 42 as number one. What the heck? What the heck? Come on, man. Are we serious? So I have never met anybody that said, "Oh, I'm ready to watch NBA because I love their threes." I mean, if your team is winning, you accept it. It's a bragging right, but it's not fun. It's not basketball. It's a three-point shooting contest. You know the other reason why the NBA ratings went down? The stars are not playing. The stars are not playing. They always hurt or they sit out games. Like tonight, Sixers are playing Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have been undefeated. I think they're like 12-0, 11-0. Guess who's not playing? Embiid. I'm not gonna play back to back anymore because I have to prioritize my health. I want to play for a long time, and I want to play with my son later. Joel Embiid not playing, and Paul George is not playing. I'm not watching the Sixers and the Cavaliers if Embiid and Paul George is not playing. Tyson Maxey is already hurt. I don't want to see Yabusele, the French guy in the Sixers. No offense to Yabusele. Who's on the Sixers? I don't want to see. Oh my God, I forgot his name. On the Sixers, I don't want to see him play. Man, the stars are not playing. And it's already. Do you know how many injuries they have this year? I put it up. A lot of players are not playing. A lot of players. I don't know where I put it. I had the list of people who were hurt. I know Kawhi is not playing. He has yet to play this year. Scotty Barnes not playing. Who else? Paolo Bencho not playing. Nobody wants to watch a depleted team. That's not fun to watch. That's not fun to watch. That's, I mean, a lot of players are hurt or they doing load management. I had the list. I cannot find the list, but I know Porzingis is not playing now. Chet Holmgren, he's hurt for OKC. He has a fracture. He's hurt. Aaron Gordon, the Nuggets, hurt. Kevin Durant hurt. I'm not watching Booker play. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not a Booker fan. I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, Booker." I want to see KD play. I want to see stars play. Uh, Kawhi, like I said, hurt. Malik Monk, he's not a star, but he's hurt too. Jimmy Butler already hurt. Pablo Banchero hurt. Come on, man. Militon, I call him Milidon, hurt. You know, Lonzo Ball, LeVar Ball said he was better than Steph Curry. He missed a couple of years. He was hurt. No, he came back and he's already hurt again. The guy from Duke, what's his name? Zion, already hurt again. CJ McCollum, hurt. Come on, man. Jose Alvarado, he's not a star, but he's funny when he tried to attempt those steals. Hurt. I mean, why am I gonna watch depleted teams? It's either they are resting the management or they're hurt. And old people like me say, "Oh, the 90s, 2000s are better," but young people say, "Oh, we hate it, we hate it," and look at the viewership. Look at the viewership. They don't even practice that much anymore. They have shorter flights. They have like airplanes, private jets. They have trainers. They have nutritionists. Come on, man. People are already upset because you're getting paid a lot of money and you're gonna sit. People travel and want to see you and you're gonna sit. Nobody's gonna watch a bad game and other teams are beating you by 30, 20. Nobody's gonna watch that. I know Charles Barkley says something about it. I think he went on the Dan Patrick show and say that if you are not hurt, you should play. You should shut the heck up. You guys know what I'm not trying to say heck. I want to say HELL. Shut up and play. You know, I have the code right here. I have the code right here. I'm talking to the players, man. Forget the ownership. Forget the fans. As a player, if you're going to make 50 or $60 million a year to play basketball 3 or 4 days a week, play basketball, man. Now, if you're injured, don't play. But everybody's hurt after the first 2 weeks of the season. Your legs sore, your knees sore. Come on, man. After 2 weeks, you already hurt? What is going on? Too much money, man. Too much money. The players getting paid too much. $60 million a year, $65 million a year. Oh my God, there's gonna be $100 million a year. So in a couple of years. Oh my God. So two reasons. Two reasons. Stupid three-pointers all the time. I don't want to do into it. I'd rather play NBA 2K than watch a three-point shooting contest. People that should not be shooting threes are shooting threes. Bigs who are shooting hell balls and bricks. If I want bricks, I'll go to Home Depot or Lowe's. Load management, and everybody's hurt. I don't know why is everybody's hurt, like I just said, but those are the reason why you can say that those people, the ratings are down, and hopefully they go up, and people realize, players realize, teams realize that the fans are the most important. I know the players are important because they're the one who play, but the fans are important because they provide the money. So after those couple games, there's like 10, 11 games. I can say that I have a top 5 team. I don't want to do a top 10 because it's hard for me, but I have top 5 team of the NBA. I think the number one team, to me, they're not the number one team, but because they're undefeated, I have to put them number one. Because they beat the team that I wanted to say number one. But to me, the number one team in the NBA is the Cavaliers. By default, it's the Cavaliers. It's not to me. By default, it's the Cavaliers, Cleveland Cavaliers. They are playing tonight. I think Cavaliers are like 12-0. Yes, I think they're 12-0, and they might be 13-0 because, Embiid not playing, Paul George not playing, Darius Maxey is hurt out a few weeks, and look at that. Philly is leading by 6, 44-38. So Cavaliers number one. Number 2, I think it's the Golden State Warriors. I'm sorry, it's not the Celtics. Warriors went to the Celtics home and beat them. That game was overhyped. It was supposed to be the revenge of Tatum on Kerr, and Tatum played well. He was shooting all those threes, and but they lost. They lost. So Warriors got demolished by the Cavaliers. I don't know what happened. If they had an hangover after beating the Celtics, they went to Cleveland and got demolished. So that's the team I wanted to say number one. But Cavaliers are number one right now this week for me. Not for me. I mean, logically. So number one, Cavaliers. Number 2, Golden State Warriors. They're playing well. I did not think that the Warriors gonna start well. I think that they should have moved on from Klay Thompson because he was a cancer. He was toxic to the locker room. He's a great player, one of the greatest Warriors of all time. And last night he deserved everything he got, the video tribute, everything. But he was toxic. He could not. I think he didn't want to accept a big bench or a lesser role. He still think he's the same player. So I think it was a good thing that Klay Thompson left, and he's playing with Kyrie and Luka in Dallas. So I wish him well. But the Warriors so far, I don't know what's gonna happen in February or March, but so far they are winning. They are 9-2, and Buddy Hield surprised me. He seems his defense is better. I thought he was a liability on defense, but his defense is better. I don't know. Jerry Stackhouse on the bench for the Warriors is helping, and we'll see what happens because Warriors look surprising to me in the West. So number one, Cavs. Number 2, Warriors. Number 3, I will give it to the OKC Thunder. Not the Celtics. OKC Thunder. If you, the Celtics, how you lose to the Hawks without Trae Young? How do you lose to the Hawks without Trae Young? After Trae Young, I only know Bogdanovich, and I think the rookie guy said he's another guy now. When he was in France, he was like the best player. Now he's just another guy, and you lost to that team. So I think the OKC Thunder, they lost to the Warriors. Warriors demolished them. Even if the final score is not saying it, but the Warriors demolished them. So OKC 3. They lost Chet Holmgren. I think I mentioned that earlier, and he had a fracture. I don't know how long, when he's gonna come back. So I heard some people say he might have a end of season. He may not come back for this season, but we'll see because it's a hip injury. It can be tricky. So number 3, OKC. Number 4, the Celtics. To me. Number 4, the Celtics. So I think the Celtics, they're gonna battle the Cavs for best team in the East. It looks like that's gonna be the 2 teams because the Bucks sucks. The Bucks sucks. The Bucks sucks. The Sixers, who was my pick for the finals, I don't know about the team anymore. I don't know. So, and the 5th team, I think it's Nuggets. So, I don't think the Nuggets gonna win the West, but Westbrook has played really well when what's his name, Jamal, was hurt, and now they lost Aaron Gordon. I don't know anymore. Jokic, oh man, it's gonna be tough. He's looking, he's looking great. And is it possible he's gonna win another MVP, 4 straight MVP, or no, like a 4th MVP? Not 4 straight because yeah, 4 straight MVP. Yeah. Oh my God, he's been dominating. So we'll see about the Nuggets. The Phoenix Suns could be the 5th, but because they lost KD, I'm giving the Nuggets the 5th place. So it could be Nuggets or Suns, but they lost KD. I mean, the Suns were playing well. They beat the Mavs last week. So those are my 5 teams. So let's talk a little bit about football. Football has been interesting this season. We have an undefeated team, which is the Chiefs, and we have another team that play. A lot of people are picking to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So that's why I asked the question: is it gonna happen? The Chiefs versus the Lions in the Super Bowl, or is it too early to say so? When you look at the AFC, you have the Baltimore Ravens, you have the Chiefs already beat, you have the Buffalo Bills. I think the Chiefs are playing this week, the Buffalo Bills. You have what's the other team? So I think Ravens, Chiefs, no, Ravens, Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens. Steelers are playing well this year. Russell Wilson is playing well. I guess it was not him in Denver, maybe the head coach in Denver. I cannot say the Bengals. The Bengals are done. I think the Bengals are done. I think Texans. Ooh, they had 2 straight losses. the Chargers, for some reason, I think Justin Herbert is kind of losing to Patrick Mahomes sometimes. So the Chiefs, the what worries me about the Chiefs is the offense. The offense is anemic. The offense is anemic, and they have to get better. And DeAndre Hopkins can help if DeAndre Hopkins and Xavier Worthy and Kelsey Ball and Mahomes get the ball to them and the running game, because Kareem Hunt is running hard. So if Pacheco comes back and Hunt runs well, I think the Chiefs can do well. I think they have probably top two or the best defense in the NFL. So and people already proclaiming like Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time, but the defense has been carrying Mahomes since last year. So Mahomes has, because he's talented, he's great. He in the fourth quarter, when he has to make a play, when he has to be clutch, he does it. But Mahomes has not really played better. I mean, played great. So this is the year Lamar. Yes, Derrick Henry. He has to play better in the playoff. If there was a playoff game right now, if there was a playoff right now, the Baltimore Ravens will play CJ Stroud and the Texans. The Texans could beat the Ravens. So, and Steelers will play the Chargers. Oh man, I don't trust Justin Herbert against the Steelers defense. Broncos versus the Buffalo Bills. Wow. Haaland is playing better this season, less turnovers. So the Broncos defense is tough. Ooh, Josh Allen. Ooh. Buffalo defense is decent. So I'll pick the Buffalo Bills, but I don't think any of those teams can beat the Chiefs because of the defense. Not because of Mahomes. I think because it's the Chiefs. In the other conference, Detroit Lions. I don't know how they won that game when Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions, like Mr. Thomas said in the comment. And if Jared Goff throw 5 interceptions against the Chiefs, hey, they're gonna make you pay. They're gonna make you pay. I don't see anybody beating the Lions right now. I don't see anybody beating the Lions right now in the NFC. I mean, Eagles, I don't trust their defense. I think, what's his name? AJ Brown. He's banged up. I don't trust Jalen Hurts. Green Bay. Love has been shaky this. Jordan Love has been shaky this season. So yeah. Falcons. I don't trust Kirk Cousins. I don't. Commanders. Jalen Daniels is talented. Had a great season. Probably rookie of the year, but they just got Marshawn Lattimore. He's very great cornerback. So I don't know. He's very young, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Cardinals. I know they have Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler. I don't know. Vikings quarterback. I don't trust Sam Darnold. Sorry, I don't trust Sam Darnold. All of those teams, I don't trust against the Lions defense. I don't trust against them. 49ers. Something is wrong with the 49ers. I don't think everybody's was like Purdy's better than People were telling me Purdy is better than Joe Montana. That's when I said, okay, I'm not playing football with you anymore. So, yes, I think it's likely, it's very possible that's the Super Bowl we get. But sports is funny. Last season, I thought the Lions were better than the 49ers, and they were leading. I don't know, they choked. The coach then Campbell went for a fourth down. I don't know why he did that. That was weird, but it is what it is. So my top 5 NFL team right now, it's a lot of people picking the Lions to be number 1. I'm not picking the Lions to be number 1. When your quarterback threw 5 picks, you're going down in my rankings. And if the Lions were playing against the Chiefs, they would lose that game. So that's why I have the Chiefs at number 1, even though Patrick Mahomes and his offense anemic. They need to step it up. But they've been there. So so you never know, they could repeat. Lions number 2, the running game, Montgomery and Jamil Gibbs. Oh my God, dynamic, very great running back. Marcel Brown, very reliable receiver. Lasorda, the tight end, reliable, very good, very talented. Williams, good. The good return game. What's his name? Number 11. I forgot. Coleman, something like that. I don't know. Something like that. The coach has confidence on the team, and I think Goff, besides the 5 interception, he was having the best stats. So he was efficient. So I don't know what happened. So the coordinators, they're gonna be, a lot of teams gonna want them as coaches, like Aaron Glenn for the DC and OC Ben Johnson. So yeah, I think the Lions number 2 for me. Number 3, wow. Oh man. Wow. Because the Ravens struggled with the Bengals. Bengals had a terrible defense. They're like top 28, 30, 29 on defense, and you struggle. And Bengals, instead of do the extra point, go to the overtime and try to win, they try to go for 2. So they could have lost that game. So I'm picking the Buffalo Bills, number 3. Even though they beat Colts, who's a terrible team, whose quarterback, the Colts quarterback, Anthony Richardson, get out of the game because he was tired. I mean, you're not supposed to say that, man. And you have to have Joe Flacco, and now you have Anthony Richardson again as a quarterback. So, yeah. So I'm picking the Buffalo Bills as 3 and the Ravens at 4. Derrick Henry. I don't know what the Titans were going. Oh, Cowboys, who needs a running back because Zeke is done, and now Cowboys are done. Like I said weeks ago, I think week 2 or week 3, I said the Cowboys are done. So check it out. Ravens at 4. Lamar Jackson has to prove it to me. I mean, he's great regular season, but always short in the playoff. Number 5. Ooh, man. Oh man. Wow. I mean, Vikings have gone back to her. The defense is good. I don't trust the quarterback. They have a great wide receiver in Jefferson. I have to say the Eagles. No, I'm not saying the Eagles. The Steelers survived barely last game. Oh man. So it's between the Steelers and the Eagles. Oh, the Eagles just crushed a team. What team they crushed? Oh man. Well, it wasn't the Giants, but they just beat the team. They crushed. So oh my God, I'm picking the Eagles, but it could be the Steelers too. But I don't know about the Eagles if they can win. I don't trust Jalen Hurts, and especially with AJ Brown being banged up. So yeah, so those are my top 5 teams for the NFL. Now we're gonna do some quick picks. Quick picks. It can be people might get upset or what I said or not. But I'm just armchairing. I'm just sitting at home with my huge glasses saying BS. BS people would say. But first quick take for all the soccer lovers. All the soccer lovers. We were surprised. I was surprised that the Inter Miami with Lionel Messi, a lot of people say the GOAT, football GOAT, okay, I'm sorry, soccer GOAT, lost in the first round to Atlanta. I mean, I wasn't surprised. I thought Miami was um I was oh my god, I wasn't shocked, but I was let me just say, how can I say that? I raised my eyebrow when I was watching the game, and it feels like the Miami players were just waiting for Messi to take over the game. And Messi is like 37, 38. He's not the same Messi anymore. And he was hurt. He didn't play most of the season. And the team is depleted. A lot of injuries. A lot of players that they got to help win them a championship or to buy a championship hurt. Busquets, what's his name? Serge Busquets. He played in Barcelona with Messi. Hurt. What's the other guy name? Oh man. A lot of players were hurt. There's a lot of reason why Miami lost. I mean, David Martinez hurt. Noah Allen hurt. Nicola Freire hurt. There was no bodies in the back line. So there was no consistency. Everybody was like triple team, Messi, Ford. You know, every time he has the ball, he has like all the eyes on him. And Serge Busquets, he didn't play because he was ill. I mean, he was a playmaker with Messi, good connection with Messi, helps you in the defensive side. He didn't play. Defense was terrible, man. They get easy goal. And there was a guy, I don't know if he's hurt, because in soccer or football, they always faking injuries. The referee just let Atlanta play. He was just laying on the ground. I don't know what is he doing. The Miami players are distracted by him being on the ground. They're waiting for the referee to whistle. He's just on the ground, and Atlanta is playing. You know, like, you injured, we don't care. We're gonna score. They score, and then Miami players complaining to the referees. They thought that they won the championship because they had the best record in the MLS. Nobody cares about that. A lot of teams in different sports have always the best record. They always lose. That doesn't mean anything. You know, that doesn't mean anything. So, I mean, Miami had a good season. They made a lot of money. Messi got them a lot of money. You know, and then they were complaining about the playoff format. I mean, really? Because they didn't win, they're complaining about the playoff. They're complaining about the format, right? I mean, why last year they had it? Why in the offseason you didn't go and try to change it? Alba was complaining about the playoff format because they were number one seed. Because of the new playoff format, they don't have a bye. They said best team on each conference to play together. I guess when you're like 30 plus something, you want a break. Number one seed. This is not NFL. I mean, in the NBA, in the NFL, the number one seed doesn't play. They had a bye, but in the NBA, they don't. Like even in Europe, they don't have bye. I don't know why Jordi Alba was complaining that they didn't like it for. Miami just have to close it out. So will Messi, the GOAT, because to me, Diego Maradona is the GOAT. They're gonna say, what? Diego Maradona? Yes, Diego Armando Maradona is the GOAT. To me, in my opinion. It's not Cristiano Ronaldo. By the way, Brazilian Ronaldo is better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho is better than Cristiano Ronaldo. To me. Yeah. MLS could be the new AEW. You get hype, you get marketing, and then you don't do something to sustain it. So when Messi first came, they just wanted to sell tickets and promote it. And if Messi doesn't win, I don't know, man. Are they gonna say, "Oh, because if he doesn't win, means like MLS is bad, is tough." I don't know, it's tough, and so that proves that MLS is legit because Messi coming here, he couldn't win. No, if Messi win, MLS, that's a commercial. So good luck to Inter Miami. So another old guy who wants to still be relevant in their sport, Mike Tyson. I remember about 15 years ago. No, when Mike Tyson fought Kevin McBride. Oh my God, I forgot when Mike Tyson fought. I have it here. I think I have it here. Yeah. Mike Tyson fought that guy, Kevin McBride, and lost. He was almost 39 years old. He was 38. I admit, Mike Tyson looks out of shape to me around that time. When I was watching that fight, I was like, wow. And he wasn't moving as quick. He was showing that he moves in those Instagram clips. He said that he was done with boxing. And I have the quote here. Where is it? I have the quote here. I do not have the guts to be in the sports anymore. I don't want this disrespect the sport that I love. My heart is not into this anymore. I'm sorry for the fans who paid for it. So, Mike Tyson is fighting a YouTuber named Jake Paul. I never took Jake Paul serious as a boxer. He only fight people past their prime. Or UFC fighter like Anderson. Anderson was a great UFC fighter, but he was past his prime. He was coming off an injury. He beat him. He knocked out Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson, really, who needs a kidney right now. By the way, all the best to him. Really, Nate Robinson. Nate Diaz. Jake Paul is 27 years old. Mike Tyson is 58 years old. The fight should have been in July, but Tyson was sick, had an ulcer. The fight was postponed, and the company who's organizing the the event postponed it for this Friday. And guess whose company who's doing the event? Jake Paul company. Jake Paul company. So is Jake Paul gonna organize an event to lose? I mean, I'm organizing an event. I'm not gonna organize an event to lose. So is it gonna be real boxing or what is it gonna be? So am I gonna watch it? Yes. After all this, I'm gonna watch it. Why am I gonna watch it? Because I'm curious. Because it's gonna be on Netflix. They say it's gonna be at 8 o'clock, but I'm sure it's gonna be 10 o'clock. There's gonna be like 5 matches maybe before them. So I don't know, man. Is Mike Tyson gonna beat Jake Paul? I want Mike Tyson to beat Jake Paul, but I don't know. I don't know. I saw the weigh-in today, and Mike Tyson seems all business. Was not smiling. Was all serious. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, Jake Paul is not a serious man to me. I mean, he got successful. He was fighting other YouTubers, and then started to fight washed up boxers, washed up UFC athletes, and all of a sudden he's a boxer. Now he's fighting Mike Tyson. I mean, Mike Tyson needs the money. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So lastly, the last take is about the WNBA. Uh, since the end of the season, we saw a lot of firing. We saw a lot of firing and a lot of quitting. We saw Sparks coach that fired Kurt Miller, that fired. Now he's the GM of the Dallas Wings because he's the GM of Dallas Wings and he's gonna hire a new coach because Dallas Wings fired their coach. Uh, Liberty, not Liberty, Sky. The reason I was saying Liberty is because Teresa Witherspoon, because Liberty to me is Teresa Witherspoon. So Teresa Witherspoon was fired after 1 year with injuries, got hurt, didn't have anybody who could score. Kennedy Carter, she's okay, but she's not like, I don't think she can carry a team offensively. Cardoso started the season late. Why fire Teresa Witherspoon? She got fired, and she got replaced by the Aces assistant. I think his name is Tyler Marsh. So, and Stephanie White quit, went to the Fever because the Fever fired the coach. Fired the coach because they had a new president. The new president, guess what? He was the president when Stephanie White was a player. She traded for Stephanie White. And she hired Stephanie White to be the coach of the Fever before. So guess where Stephanie White quit the Connecticut Sun and became the Fever coach again. So we got the Golden State Valkyrie. He got another ace assistant. Natalie, I cannot say her last name. I don't remember. I would have to look it up. Who else? Who else? What team? What other team? So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I saw that the Dream hired the FGCU coach. His name is what is his name? Because he built the FGCU program. Carl Smesko. He built the FGCU program. I know when FGCU was created. I used to live in that area, and they said they was going to have a new university, and he created that program from scratch. And I heard he was being offered jobs after jobs after jobs, and he never accepted. I don't know why he picked a dream job. I mean, looking at the roster, I mean, those players are okay, but I don't know. Maybe he got tired of it. He wanted to live in Atlanta. But the dream, I mean, yeah, okay. Ron Howard, Ellie Jones, Area Powers. She was hurt. Girl in Canada. She's okay. It's in her show. Eh, she's gonna be another filmer, but okay. Alicia Gray. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. He quit FGCU and became the dream coach. That's I don't know why he did it. That was interesting to me. And Valkyrie coach is Natalie Nakase. Yeah. So that's an expansion team. And there's gonna be a WNBA draft in December. And I may have to do a mock draft. I would have to look at the players um, teams teams order, draft order. That's gonna be for another show. So that's all I wanted to cover tonight. I hope to see you guys next week. And don't forget to come back tomorrow. The box out. I think it's on Thursday. I think they should be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. But subscribe to the channel if it's your first time. Like the video and tell other people about this channel. And don't worry, we have surprises coming. Surprises coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And see you guys the next time.
Armchairing with Bruce Maro on the One Podcast Network.